you, Archbishop. I just want to express my support for this, the outline, the work done, and I agree with Archbishop Naumann and Cardinal Bernardo and some of the other ones who've spoken. The landscape has definitely changed since the document of 2006. There is an aggressiveness in a number of elected officials, and this call for dialogue. Sometimes I wonder if the dialogue is meant not truly to listen, but to delay. I remember being a priest serving in California, and a certain elected official, very prominent still, was interviewed by Tom Brokaw and was speaking about when life began. And she claimed that the church was never clear when life began. And to that, Tom Brokaw said, "I'm not a Catholic, but I think the church is very clear. Life begins at conception." So this call for dialogue with elected officials, many of those prominent officials, and this is only one part of the document, know clearly what the church teaches. They speak about their education. So I just wonder if we should follow the path and root it in truth. Because I think if we keep this in truth and we respect the dignity of life, which only follows from the sanctity of life, we can bring about that unity. We can't have unity if we're not rooted in truth. And maybe the way to guide us is that interaction of Jesus with the rich young man, as we find in Mark's gospel, where it's very clear Jesus loved that man. That is, he wanted what was best. And I think all of us want what's best for the people we serve, especially those who carry the responsibilities of civic leadership. We want what's best for them, the salvation of the souls. Jesus also, we're told, respected that young man's freedom. When he told him to sell what he had, the man couldn't do it. There was too much. And he walked away. He didn't become a disciple. But the third significant thing is that Jesus did not compromise. He didn't say, just sell half of what you have. And I think guiding us as the church, some have argued here today that this is an effort to offend people, to exclude people. I think it is a time for us to clarify, to speak the truth in humility and charity. And why? Because we are the shepherds and teachers of these elected officials and others. And I believe that if we don't do that, we have failed in our obligation. We don't want to issue a document entitled, "We agree to disagree." I think the people of God are looking to us, and our integrity, as someone said, is at stake. Yes, it is. Not because we are teaching some of the more difficult aspects of Catholic theology and what we believe. It's because our credibility has suffered still, I believe, because of the McCarrick report. It left certain things out. The money, for example, where it went and who received it, who owes their current position in the church to his influence. So when it comes to our credibility, if we root ourselves in Christ and in the truth, I will really believe it will bring that unity. I don't see this document being rushed. I think there's plenty of time for input, whether it's in the province or in the region, but I believe it is the right thing for us to do to support it. Thank you.